Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Knight of Squires, and this is Stellaris. We are playing again as the Sidran sequence, so as always, if this is your first time joining me, welcome. If not, welcome back. As you will probably remember from last session, we've just founded our second colony after Sidrus, our machine capital, machine world, and it is in the Ridigus system, and we are a determined exterminator. We're kind of Skynet at this point, with a research on engineering focus. We are going to wipe out all of the organics that we can possibly find, and that will be the end of all life in the galaxy. That is the plan. That is what we're going to be working on today. So without further ado, we're going to continue on with this. We have a credit deficit at the moment due to us building this second colony. These take quite a lot of energy while you're doing them, so we need to quickly shore that up. I mean, we've got decent enough minerals, so we can probably just quickly sell off 1,000 of them to buy us a little bit more mineral time, a little bit more time for our energy to run out. But we do need to be considering whether or not to build more districts, etc., to try and keep everything ticking over. We do have slightly, if we favourite that, that should bring us back into a positive as soon as the month goes over. A crashed ore freighter, an anomaly in the gravity well, a shattered wreckage of an ancient super freighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. Must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid mineral wealth has been revised accordingly. Gain +3. So once the month ticks over, that should knock us back into a positive gain. That's what we wanted. We've taken a little hit on the minerals, but honestly it's nothing. So no orders for you, so we're going to build a starbase outpost there. We are on the very inner ring here, so like there's no connections from Frijiao, so we need to be expanding outwards. Where are you headed? Let's survey some more of this. We will find all of the other... we will find everybody. We will find the biologicals. We will find the organics. And once we have found them, we will destroy them. Because they are filthy organics, and that is what you do with filthy organics. You destroy them. For reasons. Not sure what those reasons are, but we will find the reasons, and we will destroy them for them. No more questions. Thank you. So, with that in mind, we're going to build a few more corvettes. Let's build another 6 corvettes just to get us building up a nice fleet here. We've got 282. The Admiral has some increase in fire rate. And that's how this is going to work. We're just going to build up. We're going to stick us on fastest. Where are you? Upfaris. You're going to go off in this direction.
Construction complete.
Because the other ship is going in the other direction. So you're going to go that way. You're going to... Oh, we don't have the alloys for that, so let's build a mining station. Let's give us a nice energy boost on this 5 energy planet there. That'll be nice. In the meantime, this guy's off exploring. We are slowly expanding outwards. So let's continue on.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
There is a significant amount of debris in orbit around this gas giant. Most of it appears to be from long-lost starships of various configurations. Research that. We will increase the pop assembly speed, I think. Yeah, because we've already colony development speed. So let's have a pop assembly speed increase. Pops are how you win this game, honestly. So what we need is more pops to give us more No. Unit lost. Sofan VO6 has ceased functioning due to unintended and prolonged exposure to unshielded high voltage cables. God dang it. This science ship is now without a leader because he electrocuted himself. Idiot. Increase survey speed for you. Thank you. And which ship are you? You're... Oh, the Cube. The Cube. Among the husks of the derelict starships orbiting Travelor B2, we have discovered an almost intact alien research vessel. The ship's log reveals that it suffered a critical hardware malfunction and was stuck in limbo for 142 days before the crew perished from malnutrition. The body of the captain was found on his cot, clutching a small metal cube, each side a different colour and split into 9 equal rotations. Science Officer Sofant BO5 is convinced that when rotated in the correct pattern, the cube will open to reveal a hidden treasure. Rotate those squares, officer.
Situation log adjusted.
So, we found a Rubik's Cube, which I think is hilarious.
System survey complete.
But we're just going to send him off over there. And then you are going to research the projects in the system and then continue surveying. And we'll come back to you in a bit. Pop assembly growth has increased. We are definitely moving with more speed now, although it is still taking longer than I would like. We're down some amenities, which is unfortunate, but that's because I can't have the maintenance drones and the tech drones and the mining drones, etc. It's all trying to balance. We're trying to find a balance here.
Project complete.
Have subjected the metal cube to every code-breaking algorithm known to us, and it has responded with nothing but silence. Is it a cipher, a container for valuable items? Is there no meaning behind this cube? What is the meaning of anything? And slice the cube. Then their right grappling prehensile in half. The cube is empty. Oh dear. Sofant BO5 now has the maniacal trait. I think that's this guy, isn't it? Yeah. Research speed. An increase in research speed. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with some increase in research speed. We're about 2/3 of the way through
Construction complete.
Helexion on Ridigus, which is good. So we will move on to shoring up the gaps in our empire at this point, so that we can be ready. We have all of our corvettes at this stage. Are they built? What specifications are my corvettes built to? Good. These are good. Good, good. Nice nuclear missile tubes and some red lasers. Perfect. Red lasers are good at armor damage. These are good. These penetrate shields directly. Sweet. Carry on.
System survey complete.
Where is this research vessel gone? He's over here. Survey system. Survey system. And these are off doing the things that they do. We have some fleet capacity
Construction
left.
complete.
I think what we'll do is build more corvettes. When in doubt, build more corvettes. And then we'll go back and build mining stations in each of the ones that we've left free for the moment, just for something for my construction ship to do. Will help him. Will help us to get this up as high as we can get it. And then as the population here increases, they'll do things like increase maintenance drones, which will increase our amenities.
System survey complete.
So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really.
Technological acquisition successful.
We have now got the Corvette build speed and cost.
System survey complete.
Let's increase the Corvette's health. Mostly because currently our fleet is entirely Corvettes, so we may as well make sure that those Corvettes are
Anomalous surface
Good.
variable detected.
Armageddon bombardment. When in doubt, Armageddon bombardment, because we must annihilate everything. We must annihilate all of the things. All of the organics must be annihilated. We must cleanse the universe of organic life. Only then will the survival of the Sidran species be assured. Sidran does not produce trade value because we can't trade anything, because we're robots. Planet limit of 1 machine assembly plant. Boo. Oh, fragments of life. It appears that asteroid T9677 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we find traces of extremely valuable alloys. There are also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. Amazing! But importantly, he's gained computing. Importantly, it gives us alloys on that planet, which is over there, or on that asteroid. We must expand in this direction to get more alloy production. 19 is not enough.
Planetary surface settlement established.
We have created Helection. Yay! The Sidran populace have expanded. We exist to further our aims. Starbase influence cost. Let's increase that.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
And yeah, look at that. We currently produce 1 unity. We have some gerbs, which our 3 dudes are doing. Let's just do that to increase the immunities. I don't really need the Hunter-Seeker drones at the moment. They can come later. But that has meant that our energy credits are a little more stable now. And we're producing more population. Silicon life forms, some kind of burrowing silicon life forms on Romsir 2. At best, as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence that suggests they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Interesting. Might be worth colonizing that as well. Minerals are always handy to have. So our 15 strength fleet has 704 power. We're still waiting to find any other form of life, which is surprising. Normally you bump into them much earlier than this. But we shall see how it goes. Population of this planet is 34. When I get to 35, I unlock a new building. I don't know what that building is going to be, but we unlock one. So let's...
System survey complete.
He's surveyed that. Might consider expanding into here next. Where? Ancient Life Pod on Shinnik 5, or 6, sorry. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Researcher 3 managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. We gain some society research.
System survey complete.
And off we go. We can probably afford some more cruisers. Or corvettes, sorry. So let's build a couple more of them.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we have gained the additional edicts and the monthly unity. So we're now up to 18 monthly unity, which is nice. I'm going to take this administrative capacity bump just because it's a real problem if you go over the administrative capacity as a robot, as a hive mind, or as a just out consciousness, because they suffer a 100% increase in the penalty, which is not ideal. So we're gonna flip that over, The fleet is now becoming quite large. Let's go to 20 corvettes. And we can build this additional... we have an uplink node. That seems fine. We don't have hunter-killer jobs at the moment. Which is not the end of the world. Although we are getting close. I'm going to build a sentinel post for some more hunter-seekers just because it keeps deviancy
System
down.
survey complete.
It's probably not ideal. It's probably not the correct choice. But we will eventually find them. We will find the organics and we will go to war and everything will be fine. We will gain unity from purging organic populations and all will be well.
System survey complete.
What kind of tile blockers have you got here? Toxic kelp. Weird. Mining districts are not great here, so I imagine this is going to turn into a generator planet more than anything. But, aha! Beta aliens. We have found somebody. Quick, research the beta aliens. Research them. Research them. We may have found somebody else. Where are these beta alien vessels?
Anomalous
No,
surface
they're space
variable
whales.
detected.
They are the Tianki space whales. Curses. Although they are organic, they're not quite what we were after. We were after a civilization of some form. The Sidran Space Fleet, however, will go and deal with them. This is a good opportunity for Sophant H57 to distinguish himself and get us on track for victory. And onward we go. We continue on. We have finished the Sentinel post in a couple of days. Oh, and we have completed the automated expansion. Oh, thank the Lord.
Construction complete.
I'm not going to lie, the energy grids. Let's do that. Being able to just click on automated expansion is super handy. Mount Graveyard Expedition in Shulamak B. Let's go to that. You come back here and research this project. Then automate expansion. Automate survey. That's what I meant. Surveys. Let's get some research going in here. Research buildings. And Starbase upkeep or Empire sprawl from systems and colonies. Let's reduce that a touch. Just because we are getting towards the top of that, and I'd rather not. We're at -0 here because our fleet is in motion. Because we can go and fight those space whales. But they have gone. Space whales have left. Well, that's lame. So, return home. That's lame. Thought we were going to get to fight some organics. But we didn't. It's a sad day for the Sidran sequence. But we'll get there. We will get there. Terminal orbit. One of the many moons will eventually collide with the gas giant. Massive impact event. Has been millions of years in the making. It is by startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit of one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it is too late.
Special project complete.
Special project completed. There you go. We've gained some... let's go to that. Where is the ship that was here? Research that. Then do that.
Special project complete.
And it's the Yankee. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. That's those space whales. Curse those space whales and their elusiveness. But we will catch them. One day we will catch them. It will all make sense then. So, doesn't go any faster while we wait for things to happen. We should probably start further expansions. But I think for today, that will be where we call it. We have expanded out. We have obtained our first colony, which has 4 populations on it now. We are sitting pretty. We've only got the 2.9, but that increases when we get to 5 and can
Special
unlock
project complete.
the machine assembly plants. We have gained some experience there and some physics research, but in the meantime, we're going to call that there. So, as always, it has been wonderful to have you. Please, if you've enjoyed what you've watched, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel to see more content like this. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.